I am the Antidote. That could be a film.
Hello. Hello, beautiful world. Hi, Louise. Hi, Georgina. So amazing to be with you on this beautiful day in Manchester. Hey, time. Oh, it's amazing to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. Stacy, hi. I hope it's as beautiful a day where you are as it is here in Manchester. I'm so looking forward to going out in the garden today and just preparing for the spring and summer ahead. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's 11 a.m. Well, it's a little bit past that today. And so pleased to be with you. So how has your week been? Maybe spend a moment to tune into the week and also really appreciate yourself for the strength and the resources, all the inner abundance that you've brought yourself this week, that you brought to your family and you brought to your Sangha, your community. Bonjour, Malik. Just spend a few moments really showing yourself gratitude for how you showed up to yourself and your community this week. So, so, so important. I have been filled with incredible energy this week. It's as if with whatever's going on out there, I've just literally been activated. I've sprung into action. I'm bursting with ideas of how I can show up to my community and this abundance of energy. And deep within, I know that these important times we have called in, we've all been part of collectively manifesting this situation, this moment. So whether we believe in the law of attraction or not, it doesn't matter what we think is going on, what the causes, what the reasons are, the conspiracy theories, any of that stuff. Ultimately, we are all creating this using our minds, using our thoughts. Our thoughts are that powerful. And collectively, our consciousness is creating what's happening. And so this is what I want to focus on today. So I'm just going to check one moment on the Facebook group because I've been just being mindful that people are wanting to join. Yes. The Facebook group before the transmission. So this is what I want to focus on today. I want to keep it really light, and I want to introduce a different kind of practice that we can integrate into our lives, not just for this kind of current situation, but for many situations, many of the challenges that are going to face us as human beings, many of the challenges that are going to face sentient beings on the planet, and also our divine Mother Earth. Now, first thing I want to kind of set straight, this is very much my opinion and understanding. And in my work with Mother Earth, I do a lot of what I call earth keeping and ceremony, where I really connect deeply with the Mother Earth and nature beings. And one of the things that's come through really, really strongly is that Mother Earth is so profoundly strong that we don't need to save her. She can save herself. We do need to be mindful about how we consume and about what we're putting into her, how we're treating her, because ultimately we're building that karma. But in the end, she is so powerful and so incredible that she can just swallow us up if she wanted to. She could turn on fires if she wanted to, just as we've seen. She can create floods if she wanted to. And the same pollutants that we're putting into the atmosphere, that we're putting into the earth, she's created. They come from organic materials, and she can transmute those herself. So I'm not saying that we can do all of that and we can be really mindless and throw our plastic in the ocean and it's okay. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that she's so powerful that she can deal with all of that. What I am most concerned or most interested in terms of my own path in my own life, is the karma that I'm accumulating because of my unconscious choices is what I personally am going to have to clean up. So my energy work, that's going to be taken up and consumed just cleaning up the karma that I'm creating by unconsciously living and making unconscious choices. And so I'm never going to get to a really deep level of clearing karma and clearing my trauma if I'm just constantly creating new karma every day. I'm treating people with disrespect. I'm having arguments everywhere I go. I'm putting pollutants into the atmosphere. I'm, buying a whole load of really unconscious products like petrol cars or, but an abundance of them. I'm just constantly throwing plastic into the ocean. I'm allowing myself to spill oil into the ocean. If I'm just doing this as a mass consumption, the way I mass consume is unconscious, that I'm creating this karma that I'm going to have to clean up later on. And Mother Earth, she's holding the space for us, and she's okay with all of that because it's not her that makes the decision about the karma. She's just Mother Earth. She's just doing her thing. However, the power that she has to hold this space for us, to activate when we need her most, is profound. So in these times when what's going on as a result of what we have been doing as a humanity, our unconscious behaviors towards the planet and each other, we have an opportunity to reconnect with our Divine Mother and really create that relationship with her that she's longing for us to have, that we're longing for her to have, to switch things up. So the last few videos I've been talking about cultivating a new type of relationship with ourselves as a means of getting to a place of clarity and stability so that we can start to heal what's going on, so we can start to address our fears in a different way and not suppress. We do a lot of this suppressing, like, oh, I'm feeling a certain way, my fears are coming up, so I'm just going to push everything to the side. And it's the same with our relationship with Mother Earth. We can also come into a new relationship with this earth, rather than suppressing it and pushing her aside and just choosing to be unconsciously creating actions or karma that's negatively impacting on her. We can actually choose to bring that all into our awareness and look at where we are creating these choices that are impacting on the planet and ultimately impacting on us, impacting on our karma. And karma is like this energy, this dense energy that we accumulate. And then we create a conditioned reality based on that. So we're locked in this karmic whirlpool where we're just sort of endlessly creating karma because our past experience has created an identity, and then this identity then influences the new behavior, and we get caught in creating more suffering and more karma. And when we realize that and we unravel it, we can jump out of that and we can create dharma, which is purposeful living. This is what I'm talking about. And that very much starts with our connection with the mother. So let's invite in this new exploration of a new kind of relationship that we can build with our Divine Mother. And in these times, she's holding us. She's holding us without judgment. And not only is she holding us, but also the elements are holding us. So this physical reality, this reality that we are creating using our consciousness, is made up of 5 elements: earth, ether, which is space, fire, water. Earth, ether, fire, water, air. I always forget one. So there are 5 elements that literally make up physical reality. And when we honor these elements, when we we really bring them into our lives and we represent them and we honor them, what we're doing is we're saying to this nature of reality, or the matrix, some of you might want to call it, or this holographic universe, or whatever you think this is, it doesn't matter. We're saying that I recognize that these elements create this physical reality and that I can influence that. And when we do this consistently every day, several times a day, we actually start to be able to play with the creational forces of reality. We start to be able to influence the matrix. We can influence the holographic universe because it literally is a projection of our mind, of our consciousness. So when we like really go into the complexity of that, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to shift my mind and my thoughts so that I am creating something beautiful and abundant, but I'm also going to go down to that micro level of the elements. And I'm going to actually create this physical reality. I'm actually literally going to manifest a favorable reality for me right now. And what is the favorable reality that we all long for right now? It's peace, it's harmony, it's healing for people. You know, right now I am manifesting a strong protection and shield for my physical body, for the physical bodies of the people around me. You know, I am also manifesting protection for people that are out there that are doing incredible work right now, all the frontline workers, all of the emergency workers, and some, you know, there are lots of people doing some incredible campaigning work right now out there in the world that we're not really aware of. So what is the reality that you are calling in, that you're dreaming in, that you're calling for? Really spend time today and tune into that. What is it that you want to create, not just in your life and for you and for your family and Sangha, but for the planet? This is a time where we are coming together as a collective, and we have the incredible power of catalyzing manifestation because we are all coming together under these common themes, these common issues, these common challenges. So we can really catalyze, we can grow this body of energy behind us and manifest what we want. And this is the message that I want to get out, that we have multiple technologies that we can utilize to create a new reality, a new paradigm. We're already doing it. So let's recode this matrix. Let's recode this holographic universe. Let's recode this physical reality with our love, our kindness, our compassion. So simple things that you can do to tell the universe that you are ready to play and that you are ready to create this reality. First of all, connect to Mother Earth. Let her know that you are here. Let her know that you are connected. Spend some time every day just connecting to her, just visualizing your feet, your legs, or the root chakra, being connected, because this is a connection that's always here. Like, it's not switched on or switched off. Like, it's an intrinsic connection that we have to the Divine Mother. It's just remembering. And it's really just honoring that exchange of energy that we have with her every day. So much of our energy comes from the earth, comes from her. So spend time and establish that connection with Mother Earth and communicate with her in a really simple way that, Mother, I'm here and I want to play, and I honor the space that you're holding for us, the abundance that she keeps on giving, even with the unconscious choices that we are making to her detriment. So establishing the connection with the Divine Mother Earth beneath is so important. And the second thing that we can do is start to play with the elements. So every morning I do a simple ritual where I honor the elements. So I have on my altar a representation of fire with a candle or with an oil burner. I have a representation of the earth. I have a few different representations of the earth with flowers and food and some red tilicum, which is a red powder that we use to anoint our third eye. I have representations of air with some incense, and I I don't, yes, necessarily have a representation for space, but I tune into the space that's all around us. And I have a representation of water also in a little cup. And I offer these elements out to the universe, and I thank this divine mother and the cosmos for holding me as I offer the elements. And I do this every day, and I absolutely love it. I sometimes make a big elaborate thing about it, and sometimes I don't. It's a very simple offering. And it just helps me to feel confident and clear about what I'm manifesting. The universe responds to me every day with signs and symptoms to thank me and to let me know that I'm firmly on this path of creation, influencing the matrix, and of manifestation. And you can do this in your own way. You might want to tune more into nature beings like rivers or mountains. You might want to create a mandala, or even a simple act of giving a flower to the earth, to a tree, is again, it's just establishing your conscious connection to the ether, to space, to the cosmos, to the earth. And that's enough, because the universe is always, always, always listening. So those are two really, 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 really simple things that you can do to start to create and manifest your reality, to be a part of this conscious shift into the new paradigm, into the new way that we do things. What I'm talking about fundamentally is a kind of energy connection. It's energy work, and we're made of energy. Our thoughts are energy. The food we eat is energy. The way that our body metabolizes is energy. And if we are really going to live optimally, we are going to live and be in our power and potential as human beings, we've got to activate this technology within. We've got to connect to our technology and connect our technology to that of the earth and the universe around us. That's how we are going to be abundant creators and influencers of this matrix. We are living in the most incredible time of our lifetime. What we are witnessing is so profound. And I also want to draw your attention to some of the other things that are going on beneath the surface, because the COVID-19 thing is very real, and it's happening and it's affecting people. And my heart goes out to everybody who is affected physically, who is unwell, who have family members that have passed on. Also, my heart goes out to people who are alone in their own homes, who are very isolated at these times. And I'm going to be doing more to try and reach out to you. At the same time, my heart goes out to an incredible group of people, a massive group of people on the planet that are holding the net of light, holding this consciousness, this crystalline grid, and that are activated in their communities, in their families, to really support and bring people into that. I really, really honor you all. Those of us that are on this path are playing an important role at these times. And the students also that have chosen to be on this path at this time are all in divine time. And your growth is going to be catalyzed. Your experiences are going to be profound and catalyzed because you've chosen to be on the path of healing and teaching at this time. It's a beautiful time. To all of my students and all of the other students, this is the time. And I also want to send my blessings and my love to all of the incredible people out there that, as we speak, are cleaning up the mess that we've created on planet Earth. There's currently a group of troops on the ground from all different countries, nations worldwide, that have come together under the radar of the nations, that have come together as a global military group to weed out the misguided souls on planet Earth who are engaging in incredibly malevolent practices and crimes against humanity. Right now, those troops are weeding out and making arrests of those people that are tipping the balance on planet Earth. And we don't know about it. It's not being reported about right now. People like David Wilcock, if you check out his YouTube channel, his Facebook page, are reporting on these matters, but there's a lot of these covert missions going on. And the media is just focusing on COVID-19, which is really important, but actually what's going on underneath the surface isn't being talked about. And so I want to send my love and blessings and hold them in my prayers and intentions. And I encourage you to also research what's going on, because this is big time cleanup on planet Earth happening right now as we speak. The shakeup isn't just on the level of COVID-19. This isn't just about that and about putting the systems in place for our health and wellness. There is a lot more going on underneath the surface. A lot more. So much more is being shaken than what we see. The very foundation of our reality is being unearthed on planet Earth and examined. So all of this will come out more in the mainstream in the months to come. Right now, it's pretty covert and you have to go searching for it. But if this really calls to you, just please get in touch with me and I can send you some links. So please continue to be the antidote to counterbalance and counteract the challenges that we face as humanity, as sentient beings, as Mother Earth. Continue to be the incredible, abundant, shining light that you are, and reach out and bring people into your light, because that itself is enough to protect people, to guide people. I'm blown away by the incredible men and women that I meet every day doing incredible work and holding space in their communities. And remember, you are an influencer of the matrix, of this physical reality. Be in integrity with your thoughts. Don't engage in argument or debate of conspiracy theory or judgment of anyone's behaviors. Keep yourself clear and clean, because our consciousness is affecting how the virus mutates and behaves. Keep in your integrity with your energy, protect yourself, and beam love and light out to everybody, connecting to the crystalline grid of consciousness on the planet. I'm so honored that you joined me. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. It's an amazing day in Manchester. I'm getting out in my garden. And I am so looking forward to connecting with you again tomorrow at 11 a.m. I also have a series of classes that my husband is doing a class on Tuesday night online, 6 p.m. GMT. It's called Activate Innate Self-Healing, and it's all about activating our innate self-healing powers. And I have a class on Wednesday, an integrated yoga class with some internal family systems sprinkled in there. And that's, again, 6 p.m. GMT on Wednesday. And I'm going to be announcing some free practitioner meetup groups, online meetup groups for practitioners who are doing this incredible work, starting from next week, for us to join together on Zoom and inspire and support each other. That's going to be happening. And I'm also promoting an amazing online course that my husband and I are doing called the Holistic Medicine Practitioner Training Program. All of this you can find out about in the Holistic Health and Wellness group. I'm going to put some links to the things that I'm talking about on the post that's going to go with this video. And our page, Your Earth Clinic on Facebook, has a lot of the details. Also our website, www.yourearthclinic.com. So that's my little official bit. Sending you all loads of love. Oh, positive vibes in Brazil from Daniel. Sending you loads of love. Thank you so much. Sending those positive vibes right back at you. Please continue to follow and be in touch, and I will speak to you and connect with you all soon. Namaste.